I just heard a very interesting story. I think it was interesting to me because the way the story was framed, it was more the man being a pick-me kind of story, where we hear that with women a lot. They're more desperate for a man's attention, all these things. So it was interesting to me that it was flopped, where it was this man that was desperate for the woman's... It was more than attention. I think the story was more about like approval, really. And would do anything. I'm just trying to think how to phrase this, and you know, it's like when we think of like pick-me's or this or that, it's like they tend to mirror you. They want to be just like you so that you'll love them, because they think you love yourself because you're appearing confident to them, or whatever the case is. All these things, okay? So hopefully you can hear all that. So I guess my thought was, when listening to this story, and it caught my attention because it was a male being this way, was nobody wants that. That's the whole point. The reason anytime anybody's confident is because they are loving themselves, and so they're good at themselves, right? Like whatever they're doing, they're confident in because they're loving themselves and doing what they love, right? It's that full circle. And so nobody's going to, quote, pick you if you come and attempt to be them, because you're not confident in being them. You can only be you. So you're not confident. Does that make sense? I hope so, because it's so interesting. I mean, listen, I've done that too. We've all done that. We've all been, it's like, you know, when you were young and you admired somebody, or you wanted to get their approval, or you did what you thought. Well, I've done this a lot in my life. You could even say this is like a form of people pleasing, right? It's like you're doing what you think will get approval from that outside yourself. And it's like, what you really truly desire is to love yourself. And then you just match up with others who love themselves. It's like beating a dead horse, but at the same time, you can say it a million different ways, because the more you hear other people's angles or understand where they're coming from, it's like you can see where they're tripping up, right? It's like what they're attracted to is the fact that that person loves themselves and that they're confident in who they are. And so it's not that you want them. It is kind of like you want to be them, but don't ever want to be somebody else. It's like get inspired by that and be like, oh, I want to love myself that much. I want to feel that good in who I am, in what I'm doing. I want to be proud of myself. I want to love looking in the mirror. I want to love seeing what I've become because I've worked hard at loving me, getting back to me, remembering me, having fun. I've worked hard at having fun. I worked hard at being happy, at loving myself, being kind to myself. And so that feels good. So then you feel good, right? It's like that full circle. And then you just start to do more of what you love. But it can feel like work when you're not familiar with loving yourself, looking inward, looking at yourself, choosing yourself, deciding, figuring out what you do and don't like, all these things. It can feel like work because you've never worked that way before. It was easy for you to run around pleasing others because that's what you were good at. That's what you were familiar with. That was what you had become habitual in. And so that seems easy and familiar and comfortable to pattern that way and continue doing such. But you will then never be picked because you're not picking you. You will never be chosen because you're not choosing you. You must choose you. You must love you. You are you through and through. It is what it is. So start to get to know you. Start to get to love you. Start to decipher and decide. Start to choose you. Start to decide where you weren't choosing you so you can start choosing you. It's like you want to do these things for you. And you think it's to get something outside of you, but the more you do it, you realize this feels fucking amazing. So you do it more. And the more and more you do it, you recognize you don't need anything outside of you. And so then you get to choose outside of you because you're starting to think on your own. You're starting to think for yourself, right? It's like you're starting to come to life. And it does seem like such a simple concept, and yet it always seems like a simple concept when we get it, when we're lined up, when we're syncing up. But when we're not lined up, when we're not syncing up, when we are looking outside ourselves, when we are looking to please others, when we are looking to have a comfortable environment, so we want to control our environment, we get tangled and confused. We fall and bump our little heads. You've heard me do it on here millions of times, where when I'm not lined up, you're just bumbling around in the dark. And then when you line up and you turn the light on, you're like, well, that was simple. Well, how about that? Right? It's like we're just so silly. We're just so silly. So we can see when we can see, and we can't see when we can't see. It's that simple. It's that simple. But if we can remember the basics, if we can remember these, like that one simple rule, do unto others as you want done unto you. Right? So it's like, if that pick me man, do you want somebody clawing after you, studying you, trying to mold to you, trying to be you? Would that feel good to you? No. Well, then don't do it to somebody else. Love you, honor you, stand in your alignment, be you, be your best self. That's what's going to attract that other person. Them seeing how true you are to you, how confident you are in loving you, standing in your truth, being your authentic self. This is actually reminding me of the one, I don't know if I put it out or not, but it was one where I couldn't figure out what my problem was, right? I kept looking in the mirror, meaning I kept calling in me. That's all we're ever doing, is calling in ourselves. And I was like, what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? And it was like, I was calling in my identical match, where I wanted somebody else to do, like, take the lead, be in charge, allow me to be in my feminine. But I was calling in that exact match where somebody else wanted me to take the lead, me to be in charge, no, you do it, no, you do it, no, you do it, no, you do it. And I think I even titled it, I did put it up because I even titled it, I'm the fucking moon, and if you make me the sun, I will burn you the fuck down. We do not want our exact replica in that sense, right? We want our complement. We want somebody who is loving themselves and standing true and firm in who they are, and it's not dependent on anything outside of ourselves. So when you see somebody else who is that strong pillar as well, you feel good, you feel comfortable, you feel confident that you can relax because they're not looking to get a dick from you either, right? They're confident in who they are. There is no fight, there is no competition, there is no nothing. You can just be independently you, and they're independently them. And boy, does that feel fucking amazing. And you want to play together and you want to share together, because there is no get. There is no get from the other. You don't. It's not that you don't care about the other. It's like you're lighted up that they can just stand in who they are and be authentically true to them. And they're not doing it to please you, to manipulate you, to take from you, to get from you, to be you. None of that shit. Right? God, it's such a breath of fresh air. It's such a fucking breath of fresh air. And, they're showing something here. That is interesting. Sorry, I don't know if they want me to add that in here or not. Let's add that another time. Oh God. Okay, let me jump off. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.